16 years ago, in the mountains of Big Bear, California, Oscar De La Hoya began his Hall of Fame career. Now the Golden Boy has returned to ready for another run in the ring.
When I came up to Big Bear for the first time, breathing the fresh air and remembering the good old times just made me feel young again.
Look at De La Hoya! He wants to fight!
I love fighting. I love the game.
De La Hoya seldom looks better than this. De La Hoya is the most popular and accomplished fighter of his generation, one who has made a career out of facing the best his sport has to offer. Today, that man is Manny Pacquiao, the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in boxing.
I love to, to fight toe-to-toe. I love to throw a lot of punches.
One of the most vicious finishers in the sport. Manny Pacquiao is a storm.
Blessed with lightning speed, the Filipino's tenacity inside the ring is equaled only by the passion of the nation that cheers for him an ocean away. Last year, Pacquiao's longtime trainer Freddie Roach entered the ring with the Golden Boy for boxing's biggest fight in years. Their alliance, brief and unsuccessful.
He trained me for Mayweather Jr. It was the wrong game plan.
There's a reason why he lost control of that fight. And I know the reason.
But Roach also knows his fighter goes against a natural welterweight, a bigger, stronger fighter than anyone Pacquiao's ever faced before. Tonight, the sport's biggest attraction goes head-to-head with its best.
This is the biggest moment. My focus is to train hard. And if you train hard, the fight is easy.
I have to be on top of my game. I have to be perfect fighter that night.
That night is now. Oscar De La Hoya versus Manny Pacquiao. Next.
And now, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, may the best man win. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red and white, officially weighing 142 pounds, professional record 52 fights, 47 victories including 35 knockouts with 3 defeats and 2 even. Ladies and gentlemen, the former flyweight world champion, former junior featherweight world champion, former super featherweight world champion and current lightweight champion of the world from General Santos City, the fighting pride of the Philippines and #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, Manny Pacman Pacquiao. Fighting out of the red corner, wearing burgundy and gray, official weight 145 pounds. Since capturing Olympic gold, his professional record stands at 44 fights, 39 victories including 30 knockouts with 5 defeats and 10 world titles. Ladies and gentlemen, the former junior lightweight, former lightweight, former super lightweight, former 2-time welterweight, former 2-time junior middleweight, and former middleweight champion of the world, the Golden Boy from East LA, Oscar De La Hoya.
They're simple. De La Hoya is so much taller, Pacquiao so much faster, and now De La Hoya nails Pacquiao momentarily against the ropes and catches him with a left hook to the back.
That momentarily shocked Oscar.
I think the speed has been bothersome for Oscar throughout the round. He simply can't believe how easily Pacquiao snakes his left hand right through the middle of De La Hoya's guard. De La Hoya lands a left hook. Pacquiao gets away. And he hasn't really adjusted to the straight left-hand lead of Manny Pacquiao. He seems to be expecting Pacquiao to the right jab, and Pacquiao continues to confound him by coming straight up the middle with the left hand lead. He has reddened De La Hoya's nose from top to bottom with that punch.
And he is very annoyed and irritated at the moment. He is not getting off at all. He hasn't thrown a punch in 20 or 30 seconds, and now he's a reach-in right hand. But sooner or later, he's going to land something. You have to believe that.
He just landed a good left hook to the body, then southpaw. Oscar De La Hoya has fought since September of 1997, when he fought Hector Camacho Sr. Pacquiao has dominated De La Hoya in the first 2 rounds with the straight left-hand lead up the middle. Early in his career, what he's doing is he's turning the guy. Look, right jab, left hand, and then he moves to the side. He's got Oscar turning. But Oscar tries to finish that. He can't get his punches off. And then he's turning it. Oscar looks like a guy going up, doing a 360. I asked Freddie Rose yesterday in our meeting, I said, have you ever seen Oscar De La Hoya really hurt somebody with the right hand? And he smiled knowingly and said, nope. And that's a factor in the fight. The straight right hand is often the #1 weapon of choice for a conventional fighter against the southpaw. De La Hoya looked a lot better in May of 2007 against Floyd Mayweather, who was far and away the preeminent fighter in the world at that time, and since then has retired unbeaten.
You know, when a lot of the experts...
What body shot by Oscar?
Biggest punch of the fight for De La Hoya. He suddenly gets it going with 3 left hooks.
Take Manny, lead him and look for an opening.
And prevent Pacquiao from countering him as effectively as he has so far.
You know, a lot of those punches that Manny has landed is his own cup. If you notice, he's never been warm because Oscar has his cup extremely high. So they're never on the belt.
They trade body shots. Pacquiao giving at least the 6th again. Manny Pacquiao looks largely off touch as we come toward the end of the 6th, and he is gradually reconfiguring De La Hoya's beautiful face. Well, a lot of critics pointed out that De La Hoya looked stuffed up after fighting Steve Forrest. And Manny, fighting Manny Pacquiao is something entirely different from fighting Steve Forrest.
You ever see once again Manny Pacquiao shoot straight left hand right down the pipe? That is the kind of punch that's doing the damage to Oscar De La Hoya's left eye.
Against the so-called smaller man, we'd see something more.
I think Jim summed it up. There's too much of everything. He just cannot figure out how to get into the fight, how to hold him off, how to get to him. It's too much of everything tonight.
Oscar is maybe trying to lay a trap, but Manny is too smart and too fast for it.
Manny Pacquiao is annihilating Oscar De La Hoya.
Right now, he's looking like the immortal Armstrong.
And Oscar is barely throwing back. No wonder Tony Weeks is thinking of stopping the fight. Hard shots. De La Hoya hasn't been down, but that may be the only thing that's keeping Weeks from stopping it.